All right, today we're gonna make a clay fish using the pinch pot method and the coil method. So I'm using low fire clay. I've got slip and a basket of clay tools. So I'm gonna take my large chunk of clay, and since my piece has lots of different parts, I'm gonna tear it in half and begin by making the largest part the body. I'm gonna roll my ball of clay, keeping my hands together, my fingers together, rolling it in a circular motion in between my hands and on the table, and then cupping the clay ball, giving it a thumbs up, and then turning and twisting my thumb almost all the way down to the base of the clay ball. And once I've got it there, I'm ready to pinch. So I'm going to push my thumb all the way down, and then using my other fingers, pinching, and that's gonna open up the top. You can even put it on the table and pinch and turn. And I need about a pinky's thickness on the rim. So I'm gonna look and see if I need to pinch out any thicker spots, and when I like it, I'm gonna tap it upside down just to straighten out the rim. And then since our pinch pot fish is laying on its side, I'm going to balance the mouth the way I like it on the table. And for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna lay it flat so you can see what I'm doing. And now it's time to make the fins. So I'm gonna take the other large chunk of clay and I'm gonna make a slab, and I'm gonna do that by pinching and squeezing a flat piece of clay. I can even pound it, and I want it again to be about a pinky thick, because if it's too thin, it'll fall apart. So once I've got a nice slab that's about a pinky thick, I'm ready to cut out my fins. So let's count. We need 2 in the front, 1 on the back, and 1 at the top. And I'm gonna use a triangle shape. So using any clay knife or clay tool, cut out some triangles, and you can measure your triangles by putting one on top of the other to make sure that your sculpture is even. So there are my fins for the side. And now I'm gonna make the one for the back and the top, and I'm gonna make the one for the back with a V shape. So again, cutting the triangle and shaping it how I want. I guess it looks more like a heart. And then for the top, I'm gonna add some zigzag lines. And again, just using the same piece of clay. If I were to have run out of slab, I would have just balled it up and squished it in my hand and created another slab for me to cut from. So I need a flat base to attach, and then I'll cut out a zigzag pattern. And now I'm ready to attach. I measure it and I can see it's too long, so I'll just cut that. And remember, to attach, you're going to score, slip, stick, smooth. So scoring, making those texture lines on both pieces that are being attached so that that clay will stick together. Adding our clay glue, our slip, sticking our pieces together, and then smoothing by taking a little piece of one part and smoothing onto the base. I'm going to do that all the way around. All right, and let's do that for every single piece. All right, so I've attached all of my pieces using the Score Slip Stick Smooth method, and I'm gonna add my last details, my eyes and my tongue. So I'll grab a piece of clay. First we'll do our eyes. I'll roll a small ball of clay and then cut it in half. And then on the flat side, scoring, slip, stick, and smoothing. And then I'm ready to add the tongue. I'm gonna make a small slab. Oh, I have a piece here. And just cut out a tongue, making a long oval shape, however big I want it. And then for this, I'm gonna hold my pinch pot open and use my finger to smooth out just the back of the tongue and have it kind of fall forward. And then using a toothpick or any other sharp tool, adding detail lines, a line to my tongue, holes for the pupils, and then lines on my fins. And remember, it is a sculpture, so there is a front, back, and sides. So make sure you're turning your sculpture and checking to see that you added detail to all the sides. And then you have a great clay fish. All right, your turn.